Yes, Cockatee, welcome to Cultural Vibes Radio, man. It's been many years since we've been dropping your songs and we've been listening to you over the years. And, it's a pleasure. I just want to welcome you to the Vibes. And how have you been, man?
Well, I've been good, giving thanks and praise to life and everything. Could be worse, so giving thanks. I'm good.
Now, man, how long has it been now? It's been like, what, over 30 years since you've been giving us all the fantastic...
Yeah, over 3 decades, yeah, right.
And it's just we just love it to see that positive artists like you still in the business and still giving us positive music, man. How does it feel, man? How does it feel to still be around, still doing what you do?
Well, it feels good because, like I said, there's a lot that came before and a lot that came after, and still I'm still here, so it gives thanks to know about we can call you and respect you around the arts that I've done things in the music. Yeah?
There was a time when you first started out that you actually stepped away from music. Tell us about that. Why did you decide to step away from music when you first started out?
Well, it started at a very tender age, so at the time when I started, I still didn't have the technique to know how to really manage the skill the proper way. I didn't really know how to write that song because the first song wasn't written by me and things like that. It was wrote for me by people. So at the same time now I had to, kind of take time out to perfect my art the right way, So that's why it took me like, because the first song I sang was like in 1974.
Right.
And it took me like 10 years after 1984 before I got the big break. So in those times, that 10 years when I was trying to perfect the art of writing a song and performing properly and things like that.
Yeah, and people who are tuning in, the first song he's referring to is called "Searching in the Hills," recorded in 1974. Yeah, man. So, I mean, pretty much we know you from the dancehall, and they know you as the term "Sweet Cockatee." Now, I just read, I didn't know this actually. The name Cockatee was because you were a lover of the tea, the Jamaican tea, cocoa. Is that true?
Man, definitely.
So
one night, my mother said she never want to cook any hard food, she just want to boil some tea, some bread, and I said, yes, mama, some hot cocoa tea, So, like my neighbors, children who were playing with us at the same time at my house, and they heard me say, yes, mama, some hot cocoa tea, because she called out to us, talking to us like everyone could hear. And they started calling me Cockatee, and I was pretty upset about it, but the name stuck to me from that, so I'm going to keep it as my own.
Right, exactly. I mean, and years later, everyone is still, we know he has Cockatee, so.
Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise.
Now, tell us a little bit about when you first started, you transitioned into the dancehall. You had an impressive performance back in 1983. I think it was December. Tell us what it was like for you in, entering into the dancehall, reggae dancehall music in Jamaica at that time.
Well, at that time, I had perfect the art of really making songs and like doing things spontaneously, which I still can do right now. And it's like in 1983 December, John Dolly, that famous producer from Volcano and Arrival label, he had a song called the Volcano High Power, which came to Rocky Point, where I was born, Rocky Point, China, to play in the Christmas season. And they gave me the mic and I started singing, and from there, people, said the guys that were on the song like Lulek and Burro Bantan and Matayan and Yellow Man and that, and so boy, you have to come at home because you like that they have to support and you have the talent, so couldn't come check them, and that's from where it started.
And I mean, you've been around for many years now. What have you seen? What's the most difference? The changes have you seen since when you first started out compared to now? We're in 2013. What's the major changes for you? Is it a good change or a bad change?
It's been major changes, and the changes not to me. It's really going in a positive direction because, the youth are, for people to be in the music as long as I am right now, it's very, very difficult because the way they are doing things right now. This is what we call in Jamaica, some of my friends call it fast food music, where people does not take time out to master the art of doing it in the right and proper way. So we do cannot even go into the dance hall and then sing on a rhythm and thing like that. So they can't sing on sound system and thing like that. They have to be having their own rhythm, and like how, I can go out there and make a special for a sound. It's really hard for some of these younger entertainers to make a special because they never really, they wasn't taught the right way, So it's a different thing. They learn it a different way. They learn it from a thing called soulful. Some people say soulful, but I call it soulful. To me, it's just full of youth.
Right, and I think back then when music started out, reggae music or ska and all those, with producers back in the days, you had to really you had to have know the notes, you had to know to play an instrument, all those things. I mean, now you have different instruments, you have the recording Pro Tools and all those things, and everyone can pretty much go in the studio and everyone think that they're a producer and they're a singer.
Right, everyone is an artist and everyone is a musician. That's right. So it kind of mash up the business big time, so not even that small, and a very large way, because the impact has not been positive at all. You know what I'm saying? The impact has been very, very negative. So from my perspective, it isn't a good impact on the system.
Now, what in terms of Cocoa Tea in 2013, what shows do you have coming up in this year?
I'm going right now. I'm supposed to be going to New York.
Okay.
On the 16th of May for a show called it's a award show.
Okay.
The Linkage Award. I'm going to the Linkage Award first, and then I'm supposed to be performing on things like Best of the Best in Miami. I'm going to. There's one show in London with me and Brigadier Terry and King Turkey. It's a dancehall show.
Right.
With people like Lickerton and Frankie Paul. That's on the 16th of March. Then I'm supposed to be off to Japan. I'm supposed to be performing also on the Montreal Reggae Fest. Going forward to Japan and things like that, Yeah, I'm from Japan. I'm going on. I'm saw a few festivals in Europe and things like that. So pretty much busy right now.
No, and that's great, man. We love to see that. We love to see that.
I'll be sometime I have to do some promotion. I'm supposed to be going on a tour in the US to promote my new album. That's called In the Red, that's distributed by Vpal right now. And, what thing.
Right, yeah. Matter of fact, make sure you guys go and pick up that new album. I'm telling you, the album is on fire. And definitely you can pick it up at VP Records or pretty much anywhere that you're leading a record store. No.
Online at iTunes.com.
Exactly. So make sure you guys go and support Cocoa Tea. Out of all the shows that you've performed over the years, which one stand out for you that you can remember and say, you know what, this show was wicked. This is a show that I would always remember as the best show I've performed at.
Well, it's like a no-brainer because there's a show that I did in Japan, Reggae Japan /1991. And I performed with people like Shabaranks and Maptrick and Berrysaman and Boogie Band and Ninja Man and a whole lot of artists. And it was like 100,000+ people.
Wow.
Yeah, 100,000+ people Japanese was there in that show. And that's the show that stand out throughout my career. I can never forget that show because, it's a milestone. You know what I mean? Performing before 100,000+ people, it's no simple task. It's like you see a sea of people out there, and well, we never got shot. I never got timid nor intimidated still because I'm one of the artists that the music is a part of me, so I wouldn't be shy nor intimidated. But it was so wonderful. Trust me, it's a show that I would never forget. No matter what I do in reggae music, it has to be the ultimate.
The ultimate.
Until I surpass the 100,000 mark, you know.
I see. That's a lesson for the upcoming youths that out there. This is what we're talking about. Legend we're talking to. Legendary Cocoa Tea. Because I grew up listening to Cocoa Tea. So, I mean, this is what we're talking about, man. So, before you open your mouth and say that you're this or that, trust me, take a lesson from the veteran Cocoa Tea. Now, so Cocoa Tea, if producers or promoters would want to get in contact with you, how can they get in contact with you in terms of booking for shows and everything like that?
Well, my number, you can contact me at my website is fanchyjamjam.net. I'm Cocoa Tea 13 at Cocoa Tea 13, that's Twitter. And you can get me at 986-0376.
All right. So you hear
986, it's got 876.
986-0332.
0332. Or 876-842-5247.
All right, so our promoters, make sure to start booking the veteran artists. Trust me, because when Cocoa Tea come around, the dance is always nice. You know, you can't have a dance unless you have Cocoa Tea. So
I've been in Atlanta for a while, so I'm pretty much overdue for that year right now. So
So hey, promoters, if you're listening right now to Cultural Vibes Radio, make sure to start link up with Cocoa Tea so we can bring Cocoa Tea down to Atlanta so we can nice up the place. You know. So Cocoa Tea, I know you're running, you're busy, so we're gonna thank you very much for coming on Cultural Vibes Radio. I wish you all the best and continue doing the positive works, man. We really appreciate it.
That's what man, and you too, keep up the good work. Like you said, it's cultural vibes, so just keep up the cultural vibes for now, because we need it, because without people like you, sometimes we have forgotten, you know?
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. All right, so much love, Coco.
Yeah, man, that's it.
All right. That was the voice of Cocoa Tea linking us up live right here on Cultural Vibes Radio via Skype. Much love once again, Cocoa Tea. Make sure you go out and pick up his brand new album. It's called Inna the Red. You can find it at VP Records, iTunes, and many more places. So make sure you support the veteran himself, Cocoa Tea. And if you're a fan of ours on Cultural Vibes Radio and on Facebook, you're going to be the first to listen to the exclusive interview now. Later on, you can head to our website, culturalvibesradio.com, and click on our interview section and listen to this exclusive interview once again with Cocoa Tea or many more artists up there on Cultural Vibes Radio. So much love going on to Cocoa Tea, man. It's Cultural Vibes Radio. Yours truly, DJ Terry. Keep it locked.
Right now him want come shoot me down because I sing that song. Say me I go take away man gal. Every man that lose them wife think it's all because of me. Now my life is just misery. I'm in the red. Oh yes, I'm in the red. Miss Angela husband want to murder me.